At American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
Yeah, it's a trip when you hit the road. And when you know when you've arrived. It's a trip when you get everything you want. The burger and the fries, the creek and the crick, the city and the countryside. It's a trip when you're where you're meant to be. In this moment, in this bathroom mirror, looking like $1 million. And yeah, it's a trip when it goes by fast. Des Moines. It's a trip. Make it yours.
It's the simplest expression. The smallest thing that changes everything. A smile. So easy. A smile lights it up. Apologizes. And welcomes unconditionally. Because the shortest distance between two people is a smile.
Thank you.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Downtown Des Moines, Iowa, the Casey Center, the host of the IGHSAU State Basketball Championships once again this year. And it's time for a rubber match in Class 4A. It is the Norwalk Warriors and the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs, two Little Hawkeye rivals. Each have won one game this year, each looking for a bid to the state title game. Hello, everybody, and welcome inside courtside here at the Casey Center in Des Moines. She's Joanne Settles. I'm Zarin Egestal, and what a matchup we have between these two teams.
This has all the makings of a championship-level matchup. In the regular series, they split in the Little Hawkeye Conference, so can't wait for this one today. Norwalk brings one of the best sophomores in the state with Braylon Birmingham. She can score in bunches. Dallas Center Grimes on the other side has Macy Meyer, the UNI commit, and she is cat quick.
Let's take a look at our road to state and how these two teams got here to this semifinal matchup. We'll start first with Norwalk. They're the 3 seed, 22-2 this year. They defeated Central DeWitt for a second time in a row to get here to the semifinals. 50-37 was the final score in that one. You talked about Braylon Birmingham. She had 26 points in the opener.
She did in the opener. Remember, she had 50 in a game this season, only a sophomore.
Dallas Center Grimes, the other hand, they had a little bit of an easier time with Waverly Shell Rock. 22-2 is their overall record as well. They won 59-39, and man, oh man, do they shoot the three well. They did in their opening round win on Tuesday, 9 of 14, 64%. You talked about Macy Meyer. She scored 17. She was 3 for 3, perfect from beyond the arc there for Dallas Center Grimes.
Yes, they have such balanced scoring. It can be Meyer, it can be Broch, how about Jones or Smid? A lot of offensive weapons.
And we're going to see them all on display here inside the Casey Center. These two teams tied co-champions of Little Hawkeye, but only one of them can play for a state title on Saturday. Let's take a break. Let's come back to Des Moines in just a moment. This is the IGHSAU Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
You volunteer or hang with friends. play pickleball, read or follow trends. No matter what your retirement style, you deserve healthy eyes and a healthy smile. Some Medicare plans don't cover vision or dental. With Delta Dental, you can save on what's essential. Get coverage and take care of your health. It's peace of mind, so treat yourself. It's more affordable than you might think. Give us a call or visit this link.
As title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, we're proud to support this fantastic event. At the Iowa Farm Bureau, we believe that strong farms and strong schools fuel strong futures. Partnering with the Girls Union allows us to celebrate Iowa's youth while supporting and empowering the Iowa girl.
Reaching the state tournament is no small feat, and it takes a strong support system. Thanks to the Iowa Farm Bureau, we're able to honor students for their outstanding achievements in each of their sports and in the classroom. The Iowa Farm Bureau helps our organization provide awards, grants, and scholarships to honor excellence in athletics and academics.
Whether you're a student competing today or a fan cheering from home, we all play a role in making our state shine. So, from the Iowa Farm Bureau
and the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union,
congratulations on a fantastic season and good luck.
Welcome back to Iowa's capital city. You see both teams getting set as they are warming up and getting ready to go for this Class 4A semifinal. We'll find the first Class 4A team to get to a championship as we open up the Class 4A semifinals with Norwalk and Dallas Center Grimes as the fans are filling in here. And you can always imagine the fans are so excited for this game, a team that you see all the time. It's going to be a lot of fun. And with that, you are going to tell us how these two teams are going to win this game with our Channel Seeds for Success.
Starting off with DCG. Start off strong. They can get ahead 12-0 without anyone blinking, so Norwalk needs to be ready. DCG loves to go downhill and deliver, attack the lane, and put pressure on the rim and turn those drives into points. For Norwalk, they like to turn their defense into danger. Their transition from defense to offense is so quick, they need to finish. And they also want to kick out and cash in, scoring on some three-pointers.
Those are our Seeds for Success. Today's Seeds for Success are brought to you by Channel Seeds, your local seed dealer. Visit channelseed.com. We step away one more time. When we come back, it's time to meet the teams here in Des Moines.
At American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Fuel choice that's cheaper, homegrown, and better for the planet? Now that's worth the hype. Pump it up with Unleaded 88.
Back inside the Casey Center here in downtown Des Moines, Joanna Settles, I'm Zarin Eggestal, and we have Norwalk and Dallas Center Grimes coming your way. Adam Jones and Joe Segrist, two great coaches. Of course, Coach Segrist has won a state championship, couple of them at Valley. Now he's trying to bring a state championship home to Norwalk. And Adam Jones also won a state championship with this DCG team back in 2023.
Yeah, two of the top coaches in the state battling it out today.
It will be a fun one here, and it has been quite the run for Dallas Center Grimes. They make their 9th appearance all-time here at the state tournament. Their first came back in 1998. Norwalk, their first time ever, was back in 1980. So both these two teams have storied history. We'll meet here in Des Moines. Let's go downstairs for today's introductions of the teams.
26 girls state basketball semifinal matchup featuring the Norwalk Warriors and the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. Fans' tradition is an important part of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union storied history. Because our past is an integral part of what we do today, we ask that everyone in attendance please join in a round of applause to show our appreciation to all the women who have participated in high school athletics in Iowa. Once an Iowa girl, always an Iowa girl. The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union promotes good sportsmanship by participants, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation. The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union promotes good sportsmanship by participants, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants, officials, and spectators in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or abusive comments or intimidating actions directed at officials, participants, coaches, team representatives, or event personnel will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We thank you for your cooperation and invite you to enjoy the game. Fans, it's now time to introduce the players in tonight's semifinal matchup. Tonight's team intros are brought to you by Hy-Vee. First, the non-starters for the Norwalk Warriors. Number 5, Peyton Travis. Number 13, Olive DeRocher. Number 14, Claire Norum. Number 21, Madeline Trenkamp. Number 23, Kara Skandret. Number 24, Kerrigan Van Zanti. Number 25, Grace Bordenero. Number 30, Emma Banks. The assistant coaches for Norwalk are Rob Wiedebrand, Tony Birmingham, Taylor Benshoff, and Bert Hansen. Now let's meet the non-starters for the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. Number 3, Tenley Heidgerken. Number 4, Hayden Smith. Number 20, Anaya Bonenz. Number 22, Paige Harvey. Number 23, Taya Jones. Number 24, Paige Heidgerken. Number 32, Denali Amos. And number 42, Kate Wilson. The assistant coaches for Dallas Center Grimes are Judy Nisley, Rich Kloster, Jalen Raymond, and Jacob Heineman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for tonight's starting lineups? For Norwalk at guard, a 5'11 senior number 1, Pearl Brown. And for Dallas Center Grimes at guard, a 5'4 senior number 2, Leah Brauk. For Norwalk at guard, a 5'4 senior number 2, Hannah Overholzer. And for Dallas Center Grimes at guard, a 5'7 junior number 10, Macy Meyer. For Norwalk at guard, a 5'11 sophomore number 10, Braylon Birmingham. And for Dallas Center Grimes at forward, a 5'11 sophomore number 12, Ava Smid. For Norwalk at forward, a 5'9" senior, number 11, Ava Carlson. And for Dallas Center Grimes at forward, a 5'10" junior, number 14, Addie Abens. For Norwalk at guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 12, McKenna Reeder. And for Dallas Center Grimes at guard, a 5'7" junior, number 34, Tessa Jones. The head coach for Norwalk is Joseph Sigrist, and the head coach for Dallas Center Grimes is Adam Jones. The floor officials for tonight's game are Jason Alons, Tim Osterhaus, and Bryant Abel. The bench official is Ethan Gordon. Welcome, Norwalk and Dallas Center Grimes, to the 2026 Iowa Girls Basketball State Tournament.
Well, if that doesn't get you ready, I don't know what will. Our starting lineups were brought to you by Hy-Vee. We also want to thank the Iowa Farm Bureau for supporting the Iowa Girl. Well, here we go. This one is going to be fun. We talked about it before. This could be one of the top games in this tournament.
It is. They flirted at those top three. Again, it's hard to know where to put them because they're number one, then they play each other. They win on the other team's home court. They are just a fantastic group of young women battling it out today. Let's watch a couple of things. We want to watch who is on the defensive assignment, especially on Birmingham, and the percentage of three-pointers that each team makes.
And Dallas Center Grimes is going to get the first opportunity, and Myers' three is short. And here they come. Norwalk wants to run their 3-on-2. Birmingham in transition. Bingo! Birmingham in transition knocks down the three.
That was 15 seconds and 2 3-point attempts for the teams. I mean, it's incredible basketball.
Now can Dallas Center Grimes answer right now? The tough defense is forcing a violation, and there it is. A 5-second violation, and Norwalk has come out with the energy.
They sure have. They love to play defense. Coach Sigrist talked to him before the game, and he said that Pearl Brown is one of the best defenders that he has ever coached. They love to D it up.
And it'll be Birmingham this side. Quickly on top of her is Broke. Reeder had a good role-playing game in the quarterfinal round. Pearl Brown was all over the place, as you talked about on the defensive side. And Overhalser has it here. It's just 7 seconds now on the shot clock. They're going to have to do something. Give it to Birmingham. She's going to drive in, steps around the defender, and knocks down a two. That's 5 quick ones for Birmingham.
It sure is. Remember, she had 50 already in one game, but so quick with the sidestep, got around her defender, Smid, and was able to score.
Wasn't able to get shots to fall early on in that quarterfinal game. Oh, and now a block by Brown. Then you talked about the defense of Brown, and she saved it.
That is all in. So much heart, so much effort in that.
Birmingham missed that time, and a foul on the floor against DCG.
Well, that's Tessa Jones.
Coach Jones asking a question there.
She was boxing out Ava Carlson, but I think displaced her because Carlson ended up on the ground.
Looking for the steal. Birmingham keeps. Now there is the steal for DCG, and numbers turns into a 3-on-3, and it's lost out of bounds by Macy Meyer.
Yeah, great deflection there by Smid. But those are the opportunities. When you get a steal, you want to at least get a shot up, right? You want it to go in, so you got to watch your turnovers.
Oh, and this one nearly taken away. Now we got to fight for a loose ball. Crashing on the floor. Comes out Overhalser. Not sure how she came up with that one. Looked like DCG had a beat on the basketball. 2 minutes in, it's been all Norwalk so far in this one. And Birmingham will restart the offense again, just a sophomore. Brown's got it with 5. They're going to have to do something with 3. Birmingham with 2 at the shot clock buzzer. Misses everything. That's a violation. They're just going to let it play out with Dallas Center Grimes going the other way. Now they see if they can get Macy Meyer going for DCG or anybody offensively.
Well, going is their defense right there. That was 35 seconds of amazing defense by DCG. Big offensive board there. Stripped away.
Overhalser's got it. She'll pass it inside for 2 to Reeder, and she finishes. Good tic-tac passing there from Overhalser to Reeder.
So fun to watch those drills from practice show up in the game.
And a foul is going to be called. Coach Segerist was wanting a travel there. He did not get it. Instead, they call a blocking foul.
And that's on Carlson, her first. Addie Abens, how about her attacking the rim, trying to turn the corner there with her left hand, ending up at the free throw line.
First one is no good. Abens 55% from the free throw line this year. She'll get one more opportunity. A really good softball player for DCG. Now showing what she's got here on the hardwood as well. Looking to get Dallas Center Grimes their first points. And it won't come. Dallas Center Grimes has still been blanked here 3 minutes into this first quarter. Birmingham with the basketball. Dallas Center Grimes got the nod as the 2 seed. Norwalk the 3 seed, but honestly, both of them pretty much even coming into this game. Same record. They lost to each other. Birmingham's going to pull up from 3. It is good. She knocks a 3. There was a defender not far from her. 10-0, the lead for Norwalk. And Coach Jones needs a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here. Norwalk off to a blazing start.
We call her a super sophomore. She's directing traffic for her team. She ends up on the right wing. Here it is. It goes to the top of the key. There she is on the right wing. Really a clear out for her to go to work. If the defense gives her any space, it's nothing but the bottom of the net.
Yeah, Schmid was there, but she had played off just a little bit. Now, Schmid does have a 5'11 frame, so I wonder if she was thinking, well, I can still get up there with the arm if I need to, but obviously, clearly, she was a little bit too far away.
She was. She has so many tools in her toolbox. Coach Segerist was saying how impressed he is by Birmingham. This summer, she was in the gym all the time, really working on her mid-range jumper, which is, you know, there's like, what do you improve on?
Yeah.
And so she has. She's really gone to work in the offseason. If you do pressure her, then she's going to put it on the ground and attack the rim.
For Dallas Center, Grimes just needs something to fall through the nylon to kind of give you that. Sometimes it's just that mental of seeing the ball go through the hoop for the first time that can really spark something here for DCG, and they won't get it here. As they're going to turn it over, it's going to go back to Norwalk.
Yeah, it's frustrating because they're doing so many things right. It's just not the finish. And right there, that take by Ava Smid, she gets deep into the paint, just can't complete the basket.
Overhalser here on the near side. Does a lot of the dirty work for Norwalk.
Here's this 5-out offense, keeping lots of space for driving lanes.
Now good defense by DCG. They get right on Birmingham. Drive inside by Carlson, and she'll go to the trap. Pardon me, she traveled. It'll be a turnover. So Carlson just shuffling the feet inside there.
Yes, the defense collapsed on the drive by Birmingham, and then she had to give it up. So a good stop when you can stop Birmingham in the paint.
Leah Broke with the basketball for DCG. Schmid now will try for a 3, and it's still not a point for Dallas Center Grimes. Overhalser comes back the other way, racing quickly, free throw line. Birmingham's long reach, able to keep that basketball in her, man, the handles as well. Here's Overhalser for 3, that's no good. But another offensive rebound, it's Pearl Brown, but a jump ball is called, stays with Norwalk, and there's Pearl Brown jumping in, doing some of the dirty work.
Yes, when you think of Pearl Brown, you think of her only basket last year in that game. But there she is, an offensive rebounding genius.
And she'll get the inbound pass here, give it back to Birmingham, wide open 3. That time it doesn't go. And again, Pearl Brown is in there. It'll be another jump ball, this time going to go to Dallas Center Grimes. But Pearl Brown, if she could have gotten that away there, she had a wide open look at the hoop.
She did, and it was her positioning. She stepped in front of the defender to get great position. It's that off-ball work that makes a team so great.
3 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Dallas Center Grimes without a basket.
I don't think this has happened to them the entire year.
A team that averages 60 points a night Three ball on the way this time, still cannot go. But an offensive rebound off the hands of Pearl Brown and back into the hands for Dallas Center Grimes. Heidergren grabbed the rebound there for DCG. Good defense by Birmingham, but it leads to a 2-point basket by Broke.
Yeah, a nice cut to the basket there by Meyer. A little deep breath by the Mustangs. They've scored.
Birmingham inside, thought about a turnaround jump shot. Instead, Carlson drives to the rim, and Carlson is in for two. She's able to get it go this time.
Yes, the defense collapses so much when Birmingham has the ball, which leaves an open path to the rim for Carlson.
Quick answer there for Norwalk after Dallas Center Grimes found their first points of this basketball game. Heidergren had it for a moment, gives it off to Schmid. Schmid inside the lane. She's going to take it to the rack, and a foul is called.
It was a foul before the Birmingham block.
Yeah, it wasn't on Birmingham. Birmingham, I think, was a little frustrated, but she had a clean block. I think everybody knew she had a clean block. That's not where the foul came in. The foul came in before then. It goes on Overhalser, and she's called for blocking, using a few extra hands there. First free throw will fall for Schmid.
Schmid so quick to the basket. Here she is.
And she clears out. She's like, I'm taking this one.
She does. Turns the corner.
You see Overhalser comes in and slaps with the arm. That's going to be called by the officials every time both free throws go for Schmid. Birmingham with it in her hand.
And this is a big 12-4 lead here early in this first quarter.
But Dallas Center Grimes has pieces. They just got to get some stops. They can fight back.
They do. And again, Norwalk, so big on the boards.
Brown with it. Inside now, back out to Overhalser. Overhalser, step back two is no good. A bit long. Fight for a rebound comes up into the hands of Bowens. And now DCG looking for another bucket. It's not good. Rebound though. Meyer back up. Also not good. Out of bounds. And back to Norwalk. Couple opportunities there for DCG. Just could not get it to go.
You can see DCG going back. Both teams just hanging out in half-court defense. You don't see a lot of pressing out of either one of them.
You know, DCG is a team that shoots almost 50% from the floor. So far today, they're at 11%. What have you seen that just is it shot selection? Is it the way they're shooting? What have you seen from their offense?
I think their offense looks really good. They're getting great looks. They're just not falling.
And they're going to get an opportunity here. Meyer inside for two. It is no good, left short.
And there's something Schmid should have taken that, and she didn't, which really surprises me with her step-through move instead of kicking it out.
And then Paisley Heidergren can't get the two to go. And it's back to Norwalk. Shot clock off. 25 seconds to go in the opening quarter. And an 8-point, 12-4 lead for the Warriors of Norwalk. Birmingham just content to hang on to it right now. Pearl Brown says, let's go. And they'll start with a pass to Brown now. Overhalser. Birmingham with 10 will try a three, no good. Rebound to DCG. They're going to have an opportunity, and a foul's called with 4.7. So DCG's got 4.7. They've got plenty of time to get a shot up here in 4.7.
They do. This will be one of their best sets. They have such good spacing. They know who they want to get it to.
Third foul of the quarter. That's not going to matter. And they'll inbound it to Broke. Broke with two. Broke gets all the way inside, and it's no good, but a foul is called. Broke was able to get 3/4 of the quarter court and all the way to the rim. We thought maybe they would set up for a three. Instead, Broke says, I'm taking it all the way to the rim.
Yeah, there she goes, attacking the rim there. She's so quick off the dribble. The spacing was excellent, right? She had an easy passing lane, and the defenders had to make sure that they respected those three-point shooters. She finds herself at the line. Important free throws right here.
And she is an 87% free throw shooter. I wanted to make sure she made the first one before I said that. As you see her taking all the way in here to the rim, she'll try to capitalize on both of these, and she'll miss the second one. That's how we'll go to the second quarter. Norwalk 12, Dallas Center Grimes 5. It has been the Warriors here in the opening quarter. We'll come back for the second quarter. We'll see who owns the second quarter. When we come back, this is the IGHSAU Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Fuel choice that's cheaper, homegrown, and better for the planet? Now that's worth the hype. Pump it up with unleaded 88.
Back inside the Casey Center in downtown Des Moines, Iowa, it is the IGHSAU Class 4A state semifinals. Conference rivals Norwalk and Dallas Center Grimes. And Norwalk with a dominating opening quarter, leading 12-5. Joanna, what did you see?
Shooting percentage in the first quarter. Norwalk 5 for 11, 45.5%. DCG 1 for 11, shooting only 9%. That number will go up.
Again, that's a team that shoots 50%, basically 50% from the floor this season. That's a travel. We're going to go the other way with 7:45 to play here in the second quarter. So if you're DCG, you get a stop. Now what do you got to do offensively?
You use that momentum. You know, I know Coach Jones was just, giving him some confidence. We believe in you. Let's do this. Our game plan works. Let's finish, get your eyes to the rim, and score.
And they're in their offensive set here. It's going to be Schmid for a moment. She won't get all the way in there. She lost her dribble. Heads up play by Pearl Brown trying to reach in and create a jump ball. 15 on the shot clock. Still plenty of time to work something here on this possession. Schmid once again. This time it's going to be Broke going back to the rim, and she left it short, no good. Got that free throw at the end of the quarter, was looking for a couple more. Birmingham doesn't pull the trigger on three. Overholser will. They got up there defensively on her. She will shoot the three. Offensive foul is called, I believe, on Overholser, and that's going to be foul number 2 on her early in the second quarter. So we'll see if Overholser stays in for now or she's got to go to the Norwalk bench. Coach Segrist trusts his senior, and he'll leave her in.
It will, different coaches have different rules on that one. We'll see how long she stays in the game, but another defensive stop is important for Norwalk.
Dallas Center Grimes looking for their second field goal, and they're able to get it to go with Tessa Jones.
Yeah, that was an easy entry pass, too easy to get the ball down into the post.
Pearl Brown wide open, turnaround 2 is good. Great feed by Birmingham. She's not just a great shooter and rebounder, she's got great vision as well.
Yes, she can do it all. A great entry pass down low.
And she'll be playing at a high-level Division I school at some points. Still has 2 more years in the Norwalk jersey first, though. And Broke's going to try for 3. It's no good. Foul called against Dallas Center Grimes as Birmingham goes down to the floor.
Norwalk with the nod there in rebounds 11-8. They've really crashed the boards.
Norwalk will get the basketball back. That is foul number 1 on DCG. Both teams have committed a foul so far in this opening quarter. A 7-point lead. It's felt like Norwalk is just led by so much more. 7 points.
Yes, here's this double screen with 2 other players in each corner to give Birmingham room to drive.
And she could not get it to fall this time. Broke back the other way. Broke gets it off to Schmid. Schmid feeds it inside. Great pass. Tic-tac-toe. And they get the 2 to go with Bowens.
And they scored so quickly. What an entry pass. What a shot.
2 passes to get to the shot. And they were able to get it. The old hockey assist for Dallas Center Grimes. 5:40 to play here in the second quarter. And a trap. Are they going to call a timeout? Coach Segrist does decide to use a timeout here as Carlson was without a dribble, and she was in a rough spot there.
That was a wise timeout there by Coach Siegrist, who this year got his 250th career victory. He's been at Norwalk for 3 years, 15 years of coaching, so 250 career victories for him. Oddly enough, that was on January 6th at DCG.
Yeah. That was that massive game they won at DCG. Let's watch this one on replay. That tic-tac-toe passing inside to Bowens to find the 2. And as you were talking about, Coach Siegrist, 250 wins. He won 2 state championships as the head coach of West Des Moines Valley. And now he's trying to bring a state championship home to Norwalk. Norwalk won a state championship in 2006. But they have not been back to the title game since that 06 title.
Yes, and on the other side, how about Adam Jones?
Yeah.
Coach earned his 200th victory this season in year 11.
Year 11, but the last 6 have been record-breaking, some of the best in all of Class 4A. There was only 1 second. Birmingham at the buzzer. They're going to say it was a shot clock violation before she got it off.
Yes, how about the Mustang defense?
As we'll have some IMT substitutions. Be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com as Abens will come back in.
Dallas Center Grimes, during this 6-year run here that they're on, they have reached the semifinals 4 times in 21, 22, and 25 and captured that 2023 state championship, which is their quest to do it again this week.
Yeah, and they're back here in the semifinals once again. Their first 3 appearances, they were at the state tournament in 1998, 2008, and 2014, and lost in the quarterfinals in all 3 of those. A couple of those were in Class 3A, but that was back before we had 5 classes, so 3A was technically the 4A at that point.
Yes.
So they've really been in about the same class, the second largest in Iowa throughout their state tournament appearances. Broke has got it now with 6. Broke baseline through 3 defenders, finds a will and the way.
That was everything she had to get by the defenders, using that screen and put it up and in.
And now it's taken away. Back the other way comes Schmid. She'll look for 2 more and she scores. Here come the Mustangs. Just like that, it's a 1-point game. Pearl Brown says not so fast. Puts it back to 3, 16-13. Meyer with the basketball off the Broke. Broke now goes to Bowens. What will DCG do? This is the type of game we thought we were going to have. And it'll be a blocking foul is called. Birmingham is going to pick up the foul, and that's going to be number 1 on Birmingham.
Yes, a good drive there by Meyer trying to get around. Birmingham stepped in and was still moving. And it's called.
Macy Meyer goes to the free throw line. And the first one is no good. She's an 86% free throw shooter. Again, she's an All-Stater, second-team All-State. Will be playing at UNI next year. (16-14). 4:05 to play here in the second quarter. Pearl Brown with the basketball.
High horn set to start off. Look at the overload with 3 players on the left.
Overhauls her. Trying to get it back to Birmingham.
Sophomore on sophomore with Birmingham, with Smid with the defensive assignment. Little spin move, step through.
Reeder will go to the free throw line. She had the nifty feet inside.
That step through move, crossover is so effective. It's the only way to get around that defender sometimes.
First free throw will be no good for Reeder. Let's watch this one again. As Birmingham goes to the left, gives it off to Reeder, and Reeder's like, here, I'll take it. Look at the feet work.
Spin move to a step through.
Second free throw, also no good. And Dallas Center Grimes has got the rebound. They've got a chance to take the lead for the first time in this basketball game.
Yes, that's a big board by Abens.
Bowens with the basketball, gives it back to Broke in the short corner on the left side. Schmid, what will she do? Free throw line. Goes back outside to Broke. High pass. Broke had to go upstairs to get it. And a travel is going to be whistled. She slid her feet. She tried to go left, right, looking for a way to pass that basketball and just move both feet.
Yes, this is stifling Norwalk defense. I mean, the Mustangs are having such a difficult time finding paths in the defense to try to get to the lane.
Birmingham will get a screen. Gives it back to Reeder again. Overhauls her. Now she's going to drive this time. Has two defenders back outside. And the shot is blocked. And a foul is called on Norwalk. Pearl Brown, I believe, is going to pick up the foul. Yet is. As Brown try to push her way through to grabbing that basketball off the tip.
Yes, that's actually what's called a good foul. When you're going for that offensive board, we'll call it a good foul. Still counts as one, though.
And Pearl Brown picking up her first foul of the game. Nobody's really in foul trouble right now. 1 to 2 fouls is kind of the max right now. Oh, good with the right hand. Just hangs out there with the ball and puts it off the glass.
Yeah, Norwalk cannot allow that easy entry pass. It's one-on-one situation. Almost everybody on that DCG or on that Norwalk squad can score like that.
Norwalk looking for the first lead, and we've got the basketball out of bounds. They're going to say it is just out of bounds. Both go to the floor with Schmid for Dallas Center Grimes and Bordenero for Norwalk. And now Bordenero's down on the ground.
It's a hard collision there.
Let's watch this one again. The miss by Birmingham, the rebound out to Schmid, and Schmid is going to take it the length here. And let's see this contact again between Schmid and Bordenero, and that one goes out of bounds. And oh, it looks like the head of Bordenero hits the back of the hardwood.
Yeah, that can rattle you a bit. Looks like she's all right walking off.
So Bordenero will go to the bench, and there'll have to be a substitution here for Dallas Center Grimes as Bordenero at least is up, and I think she's telling the athletic trainer, yeah, just hit the back of her head. So back into the game is Ava Carlson. Dallas Center Grimes will inbound. 30 seconds on the shot clock, and it's a 5-second violation. Didn't have to worry about the 30 seconds on the shot clock. They had to worry about the 5 seconds on the baseline.
They did. That was actually a great set that Coach Jones ran, but that Norwalk knew what was coming and stopped it.
And so now Norwalk with a chance to retake the lead. Dallas Center Grimes a couple of opportunities to lead for the first time. They could not. Overhauls are inside for 2. Off the glass, it's short. Rebound, though. Carlson also short. Third opportunity, Carlson, no. And it is Broke through 2 defenders at 5'4". She grabs the rebound. Schmid for the lead. No.
And that's less than 30 seconds, and Ava Carlson just had 4 rebounds. She has over 500 in her career.
Bowens with a big block. Carlson keeps it, though. Norwalk retains possession. Carlson for 3, and she knocks it down. Ava Carlson rattles that one home.
What leadership by the senior, doing everything on both ends of the court.
And we've got a jump ball coming that will stay with Dallas Center Grimes. Pearl Brown again. Who else?
Yeah, we always talk about defensive specialists in the volleyball world, but here is Brown, and she's like, you know what? That's what I am on the basketball court. It's all about the buy-in. There's so much mental buy-in when you're there with your help defense, putting your hands in, helping your team out.
Schmid in the lane. Birmingham with good defense, and that forces Schmid to leave it short as Birmingham's long arms at 5'11" frame was able to keep that basketball from going in. Now Birmingham has it. She had the first 5 points for Norwalk.
And that's a good ball screen there because it gets Schmid off of Birmingham.
And now the ball is lost, and it is into the backcourt. It was tipped, so it can be played by Norwalk. But they only have 4 seconds. Birmingham step back 2. That's Pierre.
There's that jumper Coach Segrist said that she's been working on. Nothing like doing it all summer long and able to do it at the state tournament.
And that's something I feel like we don't see as much anymore. We see the threes and we see the inside play, but nobody shoots from the mid-range anymore.
You know, it takes hours. It takes rebounders. It takes reps.
2-point basket, no good by Broke. Birmingham with the rebound. She'll throw it up at the buzzer. It is going to be left short, and Norwalk will lead at halftime. Dallas Center Grimes had 3 opportunities in a 16-16 tie. They could not break through and score a basket instead. It is Norwalk scoring 5 points unanswered at the end of the quarter to lead 21-16.
It feels like a 1-point game. I know. DCG is making up for some lost time early in this matchup, but they are really playing very well. A much better second quarter for the Mustangs.
Let's go to break. We'll come back. We have stats to come. We'll hear more from Joanna on her thoughts of the first half. It's 21-16 in favor of Dallas Center Grimes here inside the KC Center in downtown Des Moines. This is the IGHSAU Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Oh, it looks like you spilled some grease.
Grills are multiplying and you need flavor that's bold.
There's nothing left for you to do
but to go to Fairway, your dream for Midwest meat. It's the one you need. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, you better stake up. Fairway and meat go hand in hand.
This dream is meant for you and me.
Poultry, pork, and beef, your home for Midwest meat. It's the one you need. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed.
Fairway, it's the one you need.
Excelling in athletics takes teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. These are the same qualities that help our pig farmers and our communities thrive. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics and the student athletes who make us all proud. Visit iowapork.org/wecare to meet the people behind the pork and hear about our winning approach to caring for our pigs, the environment, and our communities.
Excuse me, man. You dropped this.
Health powers life, from the delightfully routine to the truly uncharted. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn, like receiving a cancer diagnosis. At Mercy One, you have access to a team of cancer experts with advanced technologies and holistic therapies for the cancer care you need close to home. Our team will guide you every step of the way, ensuring you're ready no matter what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
SWIC is a community. Southwestern Community College is a place in rural southwest Iowa where students from across the world come to be a part of a tight-knit family, Spartan Nation, where they study, train, grow, thrive, and are called by name, not by number. At SWIC, we are one.
It takes a village to care for a patient. From all of the various people, if you come see us, that you'll meet. Every one of those people, we try to get people that are committed to making that the best experience that they can do.
I think the breadth of coverage that we're able to provide, I think is unique. All of these different facets that all intertwine are what allow us to take care of the community the way that I feel they should.
At DMOS, we're here when you need us.
Freedom Tire is proud to support the Iowa Girl through their sponsorship of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping you on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Give us a try at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of the IGHSAU.
Back inside the Casey Center in downtown Des Moines, you see them picking up from the tic-tac-toe contest that they were having here inside the Casey Center. That was the most competitive tic-tac-toe match we have had in the last couple of games. The other ones have been kind of blowouts, 3-0, and boom, this time we had to actually move some pieces down there.
I mean, what a fun game. You know, it can get intense. You forget. If you haven't played for a while, maybe that should be a goal for the weekend.
Well, I have a 3-year-old at home that does not like to sit still and restaurants, and so we have been getting into the tic-tac-toe and the coloring. So I'm back into it. I'm as ready to go with tic-tac-toe as I've ever been.
What a good dad you are. Stay off the screens. Play some tic-tac-toe. I played some tic-tac-toe. My husband and I, Jess, used to play tic-tac-toe a lot, or even just some checkers and stuff. So competitive. Yeah, kind of crazy. He's on the call tonight, my husband, Jess Settles, for the Iowa-Michigan game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Some exciting basketball here in the state.
Let's take a look at our stats in this first half of this one between Norwalk and Dallas Center Grimes. Our stats are brought to you by Sioux Cup. 21-16 the lead for Norwalk over Dallas Center Grimes. And we saw a couple of things that were really eye-popping. What did you see?
Great defense. Look at that. DCG 0 for 6 has happened never. You know, I mean, this Norwalk defense is so bought in to defensive stops, help defense, rebounding. It's a lot of fun to watch. Obviously, we love to see scoring because both teams are scoring a lot less than they typically do. But it's this lower percentage. The rebounds really pretty balanced, not too many steals. You know, turnovers only 7 and 5, but it's the defense. It's been outstanding. So the question in the second half, which team can find a little more space to score offensively?
Yeah, you bring up the three-point shooting by Dallas Center Grimes. They're a team that coming into today's game have made 163 three-point baskets, which is an average of roughly about 7 per game. They, on average, they shoot 18 and they make 7. So far here today, they've shot only 6 and they've made 0. So that is a big thing that jumps off.
It is, and let's talk about some of those stars. Broke has made 31, Meyer has made 48, and Tessa Jones, you can't leave her alone on the perimeter. She's made 34 this season. I expect that number to get better as well, but Norwalk doesn't want it to.
Well, the Norwalk dance team is not a lot of times you get to see the home dance team. We've had dance teams from all across the state that have been performing this week, but the Norwalk dance team, as you get a good picture there, they are performing in front of their home crowd here on the near side. Norwalk dance team is entertaining the crowd, and we will come back. When we come back, we will be ready to go for second half action. Norwalk 21, Dallas Center Grimes 16, our score here at halftime. We come back after this to the Casey Center in downtown Des Moines. You're watching the IGHSAU State Basketball Championships presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
At American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Yeah, it's a trip when you hit the road. And when you know when you've arrived. It's a trip when you get everything you want. The burger and the fries, the creek and the crick, the city and the countryside. It's a trip when you're where you're meant to be. In this moment, in this bathroom mirror, looking like $1 million. And yeah, it's a trip when it goes by fast. Des Moines. It's a trip. Make it yours.
It's the simplest expression. The smallest thing that changes everything. A smile. So easy. shortest distance between two people is a smile.
Thank you.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
As we take a quick break from tournament coverage, all of us at the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union want to extend our sincere appreciation to our title sponsor, the Iowa Farm Bureau, for their continued support of this championship event. I'm joined once again by Brent Johnson, president of the Iowa Farm Bureau, who's here to share more about the special souvenirs our participating student athletes will be taking home this week.
You know, that's right, Aaron. Our incredible student athletes won't be leaving empty-handed. Every athlete competing today will take home a custom souvenir bag tag to commemorate their hard work and dedication. And for our championship teams, we're thrilled to present pink championship ball caps, a bold symbol of everything that they've earned. Athletes will also receive a signature ball, perfect for collecting autographs from coaches and teammates and creating a keepsake that they'll treasure for years. Each of these items is more than just swag. They're reminders of what's possible when you work hard and follow your dreams.
Brent, thank you to the Iowa Farm Bureau for helping make this championship experience so special for our athletes. Now let's get back to the action.
Back here inside the Casey Center in Des Moines. From homeowners to small businesses, Iowa banks know what it means to invest in their future. Their customers' relationships are built on shared values and earned trust. Iowa Banks, your partner through it all. As we get set to go here in the second half, it is Dallas Center Grimes trailing the Warriors of Norwalk 21-16 in the rubber match. These two teams faced off twice this season, and as Joanna mentioned earlier, they won at each other's places, which doesn't happen all the time. And now whoever wins in this one will go back to a state championship game. For Dallas Center Grimes, it would be their first title appearance since their championship in 2023. That's the same for Norwalk. Norwalk's last title back in 2006. They haven't been there since that time. And thankfully, Dallas Center Grimes is saying thankfully that Bishop Heelan was able to take down North Polk out of this tournament as the 1-8 seed, because that has been the kind of the kryptonite for Dallas Center Grimes the last couple of years. They have been losing to North Polk, lost to North Polk in the quarterfinals 2 years ago, lost to North Polk in the semifinals 1 year ago.
Right, it's always good to get a different look, but it's still this Norwalk Dallas Center Grimes matchup. Both teams, their scores are well below their season averages at halftime here. Grayling Birmingham only with 10 points. Ava Carlson with 5, Pearl Brown with 4, and Reeder with 2 for DCG. Roke with 5, Ava Smid with 4, Abens 2, Bones 2, and Tessa Jones with 2, and Macy Meyer only 1.0 for 4 from the field. Back to that intense defense we've been talking about.
Absolutely. Well, who's going to win the second half? If it is Dallas Center Grimes is going to have to win it by 6 points as they trail by 5 here. Here we go. 16 minutes to decide who is going to be our first Class 4A finalist. Inside, right back where they left off, Pearl Brown pumps her fist with the 2.
She does. She sneaks behind the defense. Again, Birmingham drawing so much attention. A great assist. Birmingham to Brown for 2.
Nearly turned over. Couple inside now for Dallas Center Grimes. Then they will find the tough 2 from Eva Smith.
Ooh, the pocket pass inside by Aben. So nice.
So both teams find a bucket in their opening possession, different than we saw in the opening half, as Norwalk was scoring and Dallas Center Grimes was not, but Norwalk, they're not slowing down as Reeder knocks down a 3.
Wow, so confident. The lefty with the nice arch on that ball. The follow through, a big 3 for the Warriors.
Meyer with the basketball. That's tipped in the air and taken away. Meyer, a junior for Dallas Center Grimes, and now going back the other way. It's going to be thrown away. by Norwalk. So both teams with a turnover, 26-18.
Yes, Coach Seeger says, hey, just relax a little bit, calm down. I mean, it was a great rebound. I thought it was a great pass. Reeder just couldn't grab it quick enough.
It has been a 10-2 run for Norwalk since we were tied at 16-16. And that from the third quarter here into the fourth quarter. As Amos inside, she's looking for two, and she gets the runner to go with the left hand.
Yes, Tessa Jones, nice move. When you get to the paint, good things happen.
Reeder at the free throw line, gives it back to Overhalser. Birmingham, they switch on her. Trying to put a couple of bodies on Birmingham. She's still dribbling around with it. Overhalser top of the key, now back to Pearl Brown. Brown, free throw line. She has it taken away from her. Is it going to be a jump ball? No, it's going to be a clean takeaway by Dallas Center Grimes. Now can they do something with it? Inside for two, running the floor is Abens. She scores a pair.
Yeah, great left.
Not terrible defense either, as the defender was right there on top of her, but better offense by Abens. Speaking of better offense, how about the dribble and the knockdown by Birmingham?
Yeah, she lost her balance, but that's almost impossible to stop.
One of those, you just got to tip your cap to the shooter there. Without tackling her in her shooting motion, that's about the only way you can stop it.
She only has 12, but it's a big 12 points because at some point you have to think about even face guarding her to slow things down. It's not only her scoring with the ball in her hands, but it's making those great passes and assists that she does when she has the ball.
Three-pointer by Jones, and she knocks it down. The first three-pointer of the ball game for Dallas Center Grimes belongs to Tessa Jones. Maybe that will spark the offense.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed.
The answer is no good by Norwalk. And now a fight for the loose ball as a jump ball that goes back to DCG. Back to within three. They finally get, and sometimes for shooters, let's watch it again here.
Yes, the nice screen there to give Tessa Jones some space to hit that three to bring some more energy to Dallas Center Grimes.
And sometimes for shooters, not just you making one, but seeing your teammate put one through the net.
Yes, and I love the energy that they bring when they do to get their team pumped up.
Schmidt has it taken away by Birmingham. Birmingham racing the other way. Birmingham's going to take it herself, and it rolls out. It was a good look for Birmingham, but it rolled out, and then a foul is committed 94 feet from the basket. .4:23 to play the third quarter. And as you mentioned, Birmingham with just 12 points. Well, it's been a pretty low-scoring affair between these two teams. She's got 12 of 28.
It really is, and that was a difficult offensive run there for Norwalk. Little frustration there as they're trying to, run away here. Only a three-point game, and they really thought they should have capitalized the last time down.
That's two fouls quickly here on Norwalk. They got one 94 feet from the basket a moment ago, and now Overhalser is called for a slap as she got the arms of Broke, and Broke's first free throw is no good. A chance to get them back to within one. The first one is no good. A chance to get them back to within two as we see the drive from Broke there and the foul from Overhalser.
Yeah, a little pick and roll action.
Second free throw does fall. It's a 2-point game. Again, we were tied at 16-16. Now it's 28-26 in favor of Norwalk. Pearl Brown on the left corner. Top of the key with Birmingham. Overhalser now will get the assignment with the basketball. Who's going to be one to take a drive or get a screen and a shot here? Maybe Birmingham on the baseline. Short corner, she stopped, can't find a cutting pass. Overhalser with 7. Brown now with 5. Somebody's got to shoot the rock. It's going to be Birmingham from the left side. It's long, no good. And the rebound is into the hands of Bowens for Dallas Center Grimes. And once again, Dallas Center Grimes with a chance to take their first lead of the basketball game.
Big stop there by Dallas Center Grimes. to force Birmingham at the buzzer to put up a shot.
They had 3 opportunities to take the lead when we were tied 16-16. Can they have it here? No, it's missed, but Broke grabs the rebound and a second opportunity. Broke on the left side. With 4 seconds, Broke, free throw line, misses, but it hit the rim this time. Birmingham grabs it. She wants to run with it. Here comes Birmingham across the line. Free throw line, Birmingham. Thought about a step back 2, didn't pull the trigger. Here's Overhalser now. She'll try to. Has her shot blocked, and Dallas Center Grimes has got it back. Here come the Mustangs, DCG. Once again, another opportunity to tie or take the lead.
Really a good stop by the Mustangs. That's 2 in a row for them. They just need to put some points in on the other end.
Schmid lost the handle. Jones picks it up. Schmid gets it back. She'll try for 2. Takes the contact and scores.
That's Ava Schmid. What she does so well, get downhill. She's dangerous.
Drive by Birmingham. Bucket does not go. The circus shot from Birmingham, that just about went for an and 1. Instead, it'll be 2 free throws for Braylon Birmingham, the outstanding sophomore.
And that was a fast pace back and forth. I think everybody's ready for a breather.
She scored over 1,000 career points in just 41 games of her high school career, which means, a lot of high schoolers, if you're playing every single game from freshman to senior year, making state tournament runs, you're going to get nearly 100 basketball games played in your career. I mean, she might score, who knows, 2,500. She keeps going.
Yeah, her sights are set very high, and she's very capable of setting a lot more records.
Timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. 29-28, Dallas Center Grimes back to within 1, 2:12 to go third quarter. This is the IGHSAU State Basketball Championships presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
At American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back inside the Casey Center here in downtown Des Moines, you see the Dallas Center Grimes student section jumping up and down. They're having a good time. The Norwalk student section behind us, they've got quite a big cheering section here as well. Both these two teams traveled well, not very far to go for either team, but they made their way here.
Yes, it's a great crowd on this Thursday. Everybody's super excited, cheering their team to make it another day.
It's Burger King hats for the Norwalk student section. And it's a pink out for the Dallas Center Grimes student section across the way from where we are here courtside. Schmid will give it off to Bowens. Bowens keeps it. Looking inside to Meyer backside. Did not have a lane. Meyer has been held to 1 point and 1 rebound so far in this game.
Nice cut. Thought there was an opening and there wasn't.
The rebound comes out to DCG as Taya Jones, the freshman Jones, in there. Schmid for 2. It's left short, no good. Pearl Brown fighting for the rebound with Bowens. It'll come on to Birmingham, and Birmingham across the line. 1:28 to go here in the third quarter, 29-28.
Here comes that high screen.
Pearl Brown surveying with it. Trying to get Birmingham open for a shot. Just 8 seconds now on the shot clock. 1:10 here in the third quarter. Birmingham in free throw line jumper. That is nothing but nylon. Back to a 3-point lead for Norwalk.
Right, defensively, you think you're doing well if you can take away the layup, but not when someone like Birmingham can hit that jumper.
On a drive inside, no good. I think got too far under there for Hydrikin. And Norwalk will get it back again. Dallas Center Grimes get right there. They just cannot get over the hump.
Yeah, I love that baseline layup. You have to lean back a little bit and do everything you can to make that shot.
30 seconds. Birmingham has it. Overhalser is run over. And that is going to be a foul as Reeder gets driven to the floor by Hydrikin. that's foul number 2 on Heidricken. 27 seconds to go. Shot clock is now off, and again, another Norwalk offender gets run over there, this time without a call. 18 seconds.
Norwalk wants to shoot. Yeah, they want to shoot so they can get the offensive rebound, make sure they give themselves enough time to get 2 shots if they don't make the first.
Brown, turnaround jumper, no good. Bordenero there for the rebound, but no, she's going to be called, either her or Pearl Brown are getting a foul. That's Pearl Brown called for the foul.
Doing what? Going for that offensive rebound.
Yeah, she was fighting in there, and she gets charged with her second foul. 3 seconds for Broke. Broke, is she going to get it off? She will, I think, but it was left short. Didn't matter. We go to the 4th and final quarter, the exact type of game we thought we would have. Maybe I thought it would be a little bit less defense and higher scoring between these two teams, but instead it's been lower scoring, better defense. Either way, 3-point game. We come back, 8 minutes to play, 31-28 in favor of Norwalk. This is the IGHSAU Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
Back inside the Casey Center here in downtown Des Moines. We go to the 4th quarter. Norwalk with a 3-point lead in the rubber match with their rivals in Dallas Center Grimes. And we are ready to go here for a 4th quarter. Somebody is going to play for a state title. And Norwalk will get the basketball first. Birmingham with it at the top of the key. Let's see what Norwalk has drawn up here by Coach Segrist to start the 4th quarter. Would like to start with a basket, of course. Instead, the ball is dropped on the floor. Birmingham gets rolled up on. They keep it, though. Brown traveled.
It's that intense defense just causing a little extra pressure, an extra step there. But we have to watch in this tight game, even a short scoring run could make all the difference.
You know, we have had good basketball games all day. It started with the early game. Johnston found the win. We went to overtime in the second game of the day. There's a big block, and it goes back off of her. The block by Pearl Brown, it came back down on top of Meyer and rolled out of bounds.
Unbelievable. That was help defense. That was not even her assignment. She came over from the weak side to help, gets the block, gets the ball for the Warriors.
Birmingham with the basketball. Overhalser 3-point lead here for Norwalk, and love to hear the student sections going back and forth. That's one of my favorite things, especially when you get two rivals playing against each other.
Yes, this isn't the first battle they've had this season.
3 on the way. It is no good, and the rebound goes to DCG, but Birmingham gets it and ties it up. Look at the extra effort by the sophomore as she gets in and ties it up. It stays with DCG, but still, you gotta love the effort.
You do that 50-50 ball. Again, you never know when it's gonna come down to one possession game, and that can make all the difference.
And Dallas Center Grimes, again, a chance to tie the basketball game. We have not been tied since 16-16. And Dallas Center Grimes has never led in this game. It started with a 10-0 run by Norwalk. Shot no good by Schmid. Rebound back out to Jones. Thought about a three. Instead, she'll try a running two, and it falls.
Yeah, nice finish by her to put the ball on the floor. They know Tessa Jones is lethal from three, so a lot of great closeouts coming out on her, but they score two more.
Overhauls are at the free throw line, dribbling around that suffocating defense by DCG, trying to get another takeaway, and they get it. Here comes Broke. Broke across the line. Inside now, back out. A chance for DCG once again. They've had 5 or 6 opportunities to take the lead in this game. They have not been able to do so. They have another one here, down by 1.
How about Pearl Brown running by, getting her hand on that ball?
Knocked it out for a moment. Nobody was there to help her pick it up, though. Here's the three by Broke. It is left short. And did she keep it in bounds? She did.
She did. She threw it off the feet of Pearl Brown. What a heads-up play.
Schmid was able to get up. I wasn't sure if she was able to get up and grab that ball before her foot hit out of bounds. The referee said she did, and she threw it right off the foot of Pearl Brown. Another opportunity, but just 5 on the shot clock. Now with 4. Schmid with 3. Left short once again.
Rebound.
2 jumpers, both short.
Wow. Rebound, Ava Carlson. She continues to tally them up.
Birmingham for 2. Back to 3. Back to
defended.
a 3.
These are defended shots. What a jumper. Braylon, Birmingham.
Back to a 3-point game. 17 now for Birmingham.
Things are lighting up.
Jones drives inside, off the glass, too strong, no good. And the rebound is going to be a travel against Ava Carlson. Goes back to Dallas Center Grimes.
Another opportunity for the Mustangs, but that's so frustrating. That's when you yell, same, we're on the same team. Grabbing that rebound. So that was unfortunate for Carlson and company.
And now Birmingham with a steal. The other way, free throw line jumper. She's got 19, and just like that, it's a 5-point game with 4:40 to play in the ball game.
We talk about how she can score in bunches. She's so quick that there's no offense there. It's just get the ball, get to the paint, swish.
11 points off her average of 30 per game. Drive inside by Meyer, and Meyer is fouled. The only point Meyer has scored in this game has come from the free throw line. She'll have 2 more opportunities here.
Well, she has a target on her back, right? They know that they don't want to give her any room because she leads this team so well in scoring and passing, and they've worked hard to not let her have the ball.
And the first free throw is no good by Meyer. Came into this game 46 of 53 on the season. She's 1 for 3 so far today, but she'll get 1 more opportunity. Makes it. Makes the back half. Back to a 4-point game. Norwalk gets the basketball back. Still 4 minutes and change to play. Birmingham. That would have been wild if she got that one to fall just off the left side. It wouldn't have been surprising, though.
It wouldn't have. Brown almost comes up to it.
Transition 3 for Jones. She splashes it home. It's a 1-point game.
A 1-point game, and what a family affair for the Jones family. Taya, the freshman, was in earlier. Tessa Jones there. Coach's daughters playing so well. Mom Steph is the only family member to not get a bucket in the state tournament. Of course, both of the sons play at BV and were state champions.
Oh, how about a step back 3 from Birmingham? Wow. Let's see if we can. 38-34 as we look onto the crowd here, looking at this one, and that was phenomenal by Birmingham. Just the step back and dropped in the 3. There's a look at the student section for Norwalk. They're enjoying themselves here in Des Moines, hoping their stay at the Casey Center will last for 1 or 2 more days.
How about Braylon Birmingham? She is having an incredible second half in this semi-game. And back to our family affair as we talk about Ava Carlson and Pearl Brown, starters on this team, it runs in the family. Some great basketball. Their brothers, Joe Brown and Ethan Carlson, both played key roles in that 2020 state title team. And brother Jack Brown and Braden Carlson were starters on Norwalk's 2023 state tournament team. And then Braylon Birmingham, her sister, of course, Bailey Birmingham, a fantastic basketball player herself. She's playing at Northwestern Missouri State, doing so well. She's playing with Andrea Lopriato, who I used to coach from Mount Pleasant. So some cool family ties.
Bailey Birmingham scored over 1,600 points in her career, had nearly 400 a year ago for a Norwalk team that fell in the state semifinals. They lost in the semifinals to Xavier, who ended up going on to win the state title as the 8th seed here in 4A a year ago. Turnaround jumper by Bowens is no good, and the rebound comes to Carlson.
Great defense by Ava Carlson to make it a difficult shot and get away with the board. Birmingham now with 22 points.
And look at Birmingham's leadership there. As soon as Carlson grabbed the rebound, the sophomore, went over there and said, "Give me that basketball."
We know who's in charge here.
Girl boss for sure
Well,
is Braylon Birmingham.
Yes, well, everybody doing your job. Carlson is a defender. She cleans up the boards, brings everything and great leadership to this team.
38-34. A leader on this team. Again, just a sophomore. Will have 2 more years here at Norwalk. Inbound pass will come from Brown. They have just 8 seconds to get a shot up here. No panic. In Birmingham with 5.
She's so low on her dribble. Great defense by Dallas center Grimes to come up with it.
Went with the pass there. Probably should have gone shot, but either way, Dallas center Grimes will get it back. 38-34. What can DCG do? Pearl Brown gets around the screen to keep on her person.
Tessa Jones, entry pass, step around.
Oh, that's
up
so
and
good.
in.
Hydrikin so good with the feet inside. Finds the 2, back to a 2-point game. Birmingham inside for 2. Her shot no good. She's going to the free throw line though. Birmingham back to the line, and she has nearly made 200 free throws this year. Let's take a look at this play by Hydrikin inside. Right around Brown, rolls it in, gets the touch there at the end, and the free throw is up and it is good. That is another free throw made by Birmingham in this game, giving her a 3rd one. She's made 186 free throws this season. Make it 187 free throws this season made by Birmingham.
As we approach this 2-minute mark of the game, it's so important for DCG to put a bucket in on this one. They bring a high post set. Some horn sets here. Tessa Jones posting down low. Broke, tries to go left. There's nothing there. Steps through. Great Norwalk defense.
Timeout. Timeout called by Coach Jones. You know, one thing to look at, one thing that stands out to me, Joanna, the foul situation. There's only 1 foul on either team. So that means when we get into foul time, if we have to get into that point, we're going to have to commit a lot of fouls to get to the free throw line.
A lot. It'll be quick whistles, that's for sure. But so much parity. 23 rebounds for Norwalk, 24 for Dallas center Grimes, and you'd expect it in this tight 36-40. Norwalk leading in this battle.
There's a look inside Coach Jones and the Dallas center Grimes huddle. They're going to have only 12 seconds on the shot clock when they come back out here, as Coach Jones decided to use one of his timeouts. He'll have 3 timeouts remaining. Norwalk will have just 2 timeouts remaining. Both coaches have done a good job of preserving their timeouts to when they need them now.
They have. They knew this was going to be tight. Another statistic, 3-point percentage, 38.5 for Norwalk, only 18% from 3 for DCG.
Dallas center Grimes, they turn it over. Norwalk steals the inbound pass. Now there's a loose ball, and it'll be a jump ball that will go to Norwalk. So Dallas center Grimes loses it, as you mentioned, 2 of 11 from beyond the arc for Dallas center Grimes in this game, a team that shoots nearly 40% from beyond the arc at just 18.
Yeah, Coach Jones can't believe it. chalked up that out of bounds play. Norwalk jumped in that passing lane.
We needed to reset the shot clock. That was the pause for a moment. And now DCG trying to pick up full court pressure here, trying to force a turnover. Let's see if they decide to extend the game. They got fouls to give. They're not going to extend the game. They're going to play it out here with 22 on the shot clock, and Birmingham has the ball in her hand. And there is a bump foul.
Birmingham, the sophomore, 5'11". When she dribbles, she is so low to the ground. She's so quick on that crossover, so difficult to defend. She's quick with her first step and can really get around that defender.
40-36, 127 to play in the ball game. State championship appearance on the line. The winner, there will be the third foul called, second in a row whistled. Winner of this game will get the winner of Sioux City, Bishop Heelan, and Carlisle. Plenty of Division I athletes on the floor for both of those two teams. This 4A field has had so much parity and has been so good over the last couple of years. Xavier wins the state title as the 8 seed a year ago. They'll give the basketball back to Oberhalser, now back to Birmingham. 18 on the shot clock, and a foul is whistled here with 1:05. That'll be foul number 4.
They're taking quite a bit of time off the clock, which is what Norwalk wants. DCG needs to be a little quicker with those fouls.
And the next foul will send him to the free throw line. Of course, Birmingham is who Norwalk wants at the free throw line, not who DCG wants at the free throw line. Oh, they did not get a foul there, and it gets back to Birmingham, and they're going to foul Birmingham. The ball was in the hands of Reeder, who's a 61% free throw shooter and has missed a couple of them today, but they didn't get the foul in time, and instead it goes to Birmingham, who is nearly 200 free throw makes this year.
And that's unfortunate for DCG.
1 minute exactly to go on the clock here in the fourth quarter.
And yet they had to foul.
And the first free throw goes, makes it a 5-point game, 36-41, a chance to make it a full 2-possession game here for Birmingham in Norwalk. Second free throw is good as well. Timeout. No, pardon me, just a substitution brought to you by IMT. Be worry-free with IMT at IMTINS.com as Abens will come back here. DCG does have 3 timeouts remaining if they need to use one. Broke, they got to go quickly. Broke, inside, lost the handle. Can she keep it? Outside, step around, Schmid for 3 is no good. Rebound to Norwalk, and Norwalk now chances to hit free throws and salt the game away.
Yes. The Norwalk crowd is really loud behind us. They're so excited. They know that that was a big stop there. DCG needed to get a shot. It was a nice shot fake, quick dribble to put up a 3. It didn't fall.
Raiders 61% from the free throw line, misses the first one. 42-36, 45 seconds to play in the ball game. One more coming here from Reeder, and she misses them both. DCG's got more opportunities, but they're going to need them. They're going to need to score quickly.
Yes.
Schmid inside for 2. Good, off the glass. Timeout, Coach Jones.
Yeah, it was too bad that they didn't foul Reeder earlier, like you said. It was a big decision that you never know, right? In this close game, this is 4 points here, and, you know, we put Birmingham at the line. It's guaranteed.
It's basically like a wide open 2-point shot.
It is. It is. She likes it.
It's probably easy. She probably likes that. It's probably easy for her. She doesn't have bodies on top of her, hands in her face from the free throw line. She's like, this is easy from here. I just have to shoot the basketball.
There's no triple team coming at her.
As the fans enjoying this one, you see the Dallas Center Grimes fans still positive behind their team. That's a look inside the huddle of the Mustangs of Dallas Center Grimes. We talked about the run they have been on, a couple of conference titles. They've shared the conference title the last 2 years with their rivals in Norwalk. Last year, it was a semifinal loss for DCG, trying to prevent that from happening.
Yes, the Mustangs have won 6 consecutive Little Hawkeye Conference titles. They're 74-4 in league play during that stretch.
Yeah, and the last 2 have been shared here with Norwalk. But they have won 6 in a row. All 6 years they've made the state tournament. The ball is going to be a travel.
She fell down.
So you get the basketball back now.
They were running in a circle. It's almost like she got a little dizzy, got bumped, and a quick travel. Another timeout.
Yeah, now it is going to be Coach Segrist in Norwalk that are going to use the timeout. Let's take a quick break. 42-38. We'll come back to the Casey Center right after this.
At American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back inside the Casey Center in Des Moines, you see Norwalk breaking the huddle. And Joanna, now if you're Dallas Center Grimes, what do? You're down by 4. You could shoot a 3. You could go for a quick 2. What do you like?
I like a quick 2. I like what's open, score. It's that scoring mentality. If you're open at 3, you take it. But if you can get to the paint, let's go for the quick 2. Get right back, put that press on, get a steal, and make this an overtime game here.
Baseline inbounds. A lot of times that could set up a 2-point basket pretty quickly if you need one. You got to get it in, though. They do go for the quick 2 on the baseline inbounds. The clock does not stop in high school basketball. It continues to run, and they turn it over. Smid for 2 more. She scores! 4 straight for Smid. We're tied. 42-42. Smid again, and she scores! Oh, my mercy! What just happened?
Nobody knows.
Ava Smid just scored 6 straight. Dallas Center Grimes leads for the first time in the game with 19 seconds to go.
I have goosebumps. Unbelievable play. I have to go back to that play. Tessa Jones set an incredible screen to get Ava Smid open. They rub shoulders to shoulder to let her have a path there for the open look.
And Coach Segrist wants a timeout. Oh my. Ava Smid, just a sophomore. We have talked about the sophomore Braylon Birmingham this entire game. Look at that. She gets a 2 there.
Yes, that was off that screen from Jones.
Let's
she goes
set it back up.
She gets her hand on it. It goes in too quick. Steals it from Birmingham. Scores again. There's 2.
Now we're tied. Yep, that was the bucket to get us tied at 42-42, and then she stole another one, which we see here. Let's watch this one. So there was the tie, 42-42. Now she steals it again, and the harm, 44-42. She has a chance to make this a 3-point play.
That is the quickest 6 points of Iowa basketball state scoring by 2s.
And they put time back on the clock, too. There was 19 seconds remaining. They put 2 seconds back on. It's 21.4 back on the clock, 44-42. This is the first lead of the game for DCG.
You know, when you believe, you have that mentality, you fight all the way through. It's shock and awe, though. I think Norwalk is stunned, and all the momentum now with the Mustangs.
And Coach Segrist takes a timeout there as he wants to kind of calm everybody down. And to your point, the stunned, I turned around, the Norwalk fans, they literally, their jaws were wide open. And now it's Smid. Ours were too. 53% free throw shooter, trying to make this a 3-point game. She misses it. A chance to tie or win, shot clock off. And of course, I think everybody knows in the arena whose hand the ball is going to be in. Birmingham inside, she's got 3 bodies on her. She tries for 2, it's short, no good. And a foul is called.
And who gets the rebound?
Smid.
Ava Smid. Oh, wow.
We've talked about the sophomore Braylon Birmingham this entire game, and now it's the sophomore. That's not fouls. That's only foul number 2. So there's still 3 to give.
There are 8.6 left on the game clock.
They still have to foul 3 more times with 8.6. I think Norwalk was thinking maybe that she stepped on the out-of-bounds line before the foul. They're going to say no. Dallas Center Grimes fans wanted that one upgraded, which obviously also not going to happen. And now both teams are being sent to their benches. The officials with the scorer's table. Did we have a timeout called, or are we just trying to figure something out here? It is a timeout called by Norwalk. Okay, 7.4 to play. Dallas Center Grimes has trailed this entire game. Their field goal percentage now is at 40%, which talked about it was at 20% at halftime.
It was, and you know what, DCG, 2 of 12, 16% from three-point land, and Norwalk has made them change their game. They cannot even get a shot off hardly from beyond the arc. But you know what? You go inside. That's what you do. But it's setting that screen that sparked everything by Tessa Jones to create that offense, and then Ava Schmidt just went to work.
I'm not sure you have enough time for 2 more fouls and to get back down the court. 7.4. It might be steal or nothing here for Norwalk.
And that's an odd thing to not have fouled enough.
Yeah. I don't know. 7.4, it's going to be close. It's going to be really quick fouls, because you got to not only foul 2 more times, but then you've got to go down to the other end, shoot free throws, and come back to your end and get a shot off. 7.4. I think they got to go for a steal. Let's
Absolutely
see if they do.
Go for a steal.
And it's going to be a foul called. 2 seconds ran off from 7.4 to 5.4. So I guess if we're thinking in that realm, so 2 more seconds maybe come off the clock after this foul, which gets us down to 3.4. 3.4 is enough time to get back down the court. They're going to have time here, as long as both free throws aren't made. And the official's going to come together, and I guess, okay, so they added another foul now, so that's the 5th one. So even better for Norwalk. When we came back in, the screen said 3 fouls on Norwalk. Now all of a sudden it's 5. So, and now Coach Segrist comes out and he wants to take a timeout. Okay, so that helps out Norwalk, because now instead of more time running off the clock with making another foul, they're going to the free throw line now.
Which is what
5.
Norwalk
4.
wants.
Yep.
Yes, so it's Abens, the 5'10 junior, headed to the line, number 14. She's a 53% free throw shooter, only 17 of 32 on the year, hasn't been there often.
And all of the bench official, the 3 officials, and everybody is coming together to make sure that we have this correct. But according to our in-house stats, we had them at 4 at that time. The scoreboard was just off by 1. So the scoreboard was wrong by our, but the only thing that matters is what's in the book.
Yes.
At the end of the day.
Correct.
The officials, oh, now a technical foul has been assessed to Norwalk. So now Norwalk has just been assessed a technical foul.
And they're arguing again how many
because they didn't have
fouls.
a timeout. No, they didn't have a timeout. They took a timeout without a timeout, and so now Norwalk has been assessed a technical. So now it's 4 free throws and the ball for Dallas Center Grimes.
All I can think of is the Fab Five from Michigan.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing. Norwalk didn't have any timeouts left. They called a timeout, so now they've been assessed a technical.
Again, so much intensity this whole game. DCG behind, and then when all this is happening, it's you forget about, these important basic facts of how many timeouts you have. That is unfortunate.
So of these 4 free throws, Norwalk realistically can only take about 1 of them to go in. And shooting the technical free throws, we're going to start with the foul free throws. First one is missed.
Again, if Norwalk got to pick who they want for DCG to be at the line, it would be Abens.
And so Abens misses the first one. These are the foul free throws. And that one misses as well. Now will come the technical free throws, and in to shoot the technical free throws is 87% free throw shooting Broke. So those 2 miss, but now Broke gets 2 more opportunities with the technical free throws. And the first one is no good. Broke misses.
Yes.
First 3 are no good. Norwalk's going to have a chance here.
You can't draw this one out.
It's going to be a 3-point game at most. It is. It's a 3-point game. Norwalk has a chance. I should say Birmingham has a chance to get a 3 up here.
But again, she was triple teamed last time.
Oh, no, excuse me. It's Dallas Center Grimes basketball with the
Yes.
technical.
Yes.
Yep.
but they'll go for the steal, trying to deflect everything, making the passing lane look like it's open, and then you jump that lane. You have time for only a couple dribbles to put one up.
And they're going to foul Broke immediately. So the technical, now you think back, if they don't get that technical there, Abens misses those first free throws. Norwalk gets the basketball back down by 2 with 5 seconds left. Who knows, but instead, now it's going to be 2 more free throws for Broke.
I can't go there mentally yet because that is a heartbreaking fact that you just shared. We're going to parking lot that and stay here.
He makes the first one.
Now
46-42.
A 2-point possession game. That's a big free throw by the senior leader, Leah Broke.
Second one goes as well. 5-point game with 3 seconds left. And Dallas Center Grimes is heading back to the state championship game. They trailed this entire game. They were down from start until almost finish. But the star of the game is Ava Schmid. 6 points in the matter of about 2 seconds. Wins the game for DCG.
As a coach, you have to believe in your team, and you have to show that video when you think you're down, you're from behind. You always have to stay close because you never know when that opportunity can arise and you can turn the tide on things. And who would have thought it but Dallas Center Grimes upsets Norwalk in this game.
Yeah, essentially. And we said before this game started, this could be the game of the tournament. I mean, it has to be.
This is one for the books. I'm still in shock. What just happened?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Besides that, we played 4 quarters of basketball and Dallas Center Grimes won a basketball game. Other than that, I have no idea what has happened. With that, let's go downstairs for today's trophy presentation.
Fans, please direct your attention to the court for the awards presentation. In addition to receiving medals, each participating player will receive a commemorative basketball provided by the Iowa Farm Bureau, proud title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Presenting awards from the IGHSAU, our Executive Director, Aaron Gerlich, and Assistant Director, Basketball Administrator, Tanya Moe. Congratulations to head coach Joe Sigrist and the Warriors from Norwalk on an outstanding basketball season. And now we'd like to recognize today's Quick Star star of the game, Tessa Jones from Dallas Center Grimes. This standout performance earns her the honor of advancing her team on the bracket to the semifinal round. Thanks to Quick Star for their support of the IGHSAU. Dallas Center Grimes fans, your team.
Well, there it is. What a basketball game that was. And we were just looking at some of these stats here to end this game, Joanna.
I can't believe it. Zarin, if you would have told me that Dallas Center Grimes was going to be behind the whole time, that they were going to shoot 2 for 12 from behind the arc at 16.7% and win by 5, I would not have believed you.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a team that shoots 40% from 3 on the season. Oh, my.
That is going to be a fun locker room to be in. Hats off to Norwalk, the Warriors. Braylon Birmingham puts up 26 points in the loss. Thank you so much, Norwalk seniors. Pearl Brown, Hannah Overholzer, Ava Carlson, and Kara Scandrett. They played their hearts out.
They sure did, but come up just shy of going back to the state title game. Instead, a chance to put another title in the trophy case for Dallas Center Grimes. Their last title came in 2023 when they beat Glenwood, Ballard, and North Polk for the title. They will get the winner of our final Class 4A semifinal coming up next, Bishop Heelan and Carlisle. Well, everybody needs a deep breath after that one before our next game for our entire crew here in Des Moines. We want to thank so much to our team of Sam Nord, Randy, pardon me on that. Matthew Nielsen was on camera. Rachel Howley was our director, and she's Joanna Settles. I'm Zarin Egestal saying goodbye from the Casey Center. Class 4A semifinal coming up next, Bishop Heelan and Carlisle. Well, everybody needs a deep breath after that one before our next game for our entire crew here in Des Moines. We want to thank so much to our team of Sam Nord, Randy, pardon me on that.